Emotional night as we see Bonjace there winning it, well, actually streaming in. A beautiful win by this champion greyhound, and it's happening all again this coming Monday, obviously not at Olympic Park, but at Sandown. It's a great pleasure to welcome this morning the Chief Executive from Sandown, John Stevens, and with him a bloke I think you'll know too, the Collingwood champ, Mick McGuane. Mick, good to see you, my friend. John, nice to see you again. With no disrespect to Mick and John, the most important member on the couch for Monday night, of course, is the fave you've got there, John.
Yes, Bert, she's a wonderful greyhound, and if she can win the final Monday night, she'll have won just on $250,000 in the last 4 weeks. So
Which is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, magnificent greyhound.
Her name?
This is Tenthill.
Yeah.
She's Australia's finest greyhound. She's only got one problem. She comes from New South Wales, which... but she's got some lovely connections.
What's she drawn?
She's drawn the pink, the outside box, which is where she wants to be.
Yeah.
She won her heat last Monday night in track record time off the pink box, and she'd be a worthy winner of the Australian Cup.
I heard Marg Long from the Melbourne Greyhound Racing Association. Of course, this is their race, this is their meeting on Monday. Now, actually, Marg is, I think, with us in the studio this morning. It's nice to welcome Marg to our studios. Hi, Marg. I think it was your good self with Ron Hawkswell the other night on 3UZ. Am I right in saying that?
That would be right, Bert.
Yeah, and I think you made mention that with the draw for the champ here, there was something which is drawn alongside it, which is not going to actually be a disfavour because it will take the fave across. Is that right? That's
the case. Another New South Wales greyhound, Properteer's drawn 7. He's a greyhound with very, very quick early sections, and we don't know whether it's a conspiracy, but it certainly looks well set up for Tenthill to follow him across.
Right. Mick, to you, of course, it's very well documented your love for the sport of greyhound racing, and you've had quite a bit of success with same, haven't you?
Yeah, that's right, Bert. In 1989, we actually won the Melbourne Cup, which was held at Sandown Park.
Yep.
And that was with a dog called Fair Sentence, and it does bring back fond memories, knowing that how nervous we were as connections going into a big race, and it's great to have a terrific, dog.
You've got the you're walking out here with the second fave for Monday night. What's this little bloke called? The one here?
Yeah, that's
Sobbing Cell.
Sobbing Cell.
Sorry,
the bitch.
Yeah, well, she's drawn box 6 on Monday night, of course, and she's been a terrific dog. She won the first race, the qualifying heat last Monday night, and she went quite good.
For the non-greyhound racing people on the studio, they just collapsed there when I said, oh, there's, of course, the bitch. I think, my, such language so early in the morning. But, of course, that's how we talk in the greyhound
that's
world,
right.
isn't it? What sort of a crowd do you expect to get there on Monday, John?
Australian Cup night's traditionally one of the biggest nights of the year, and I would expect about 3,000 or 4,000 people at Sandown on Monday night. Certainly, I guess the tradition's been at Olympic Park, but while they're relocating, I don't anticipate there being any problems having a huge crowd there Monday night.
You've done a magnificent job with Sandown too. How much money has been spent out there?
Oh, well, all up, I guess the complex is valued now at about $25 million, going back 10 years when the Henry Harrison grandstand was put in. But in recent years, we've remodelled the track, put in a new kennel complex, a new veterinary complex, and we've probably spent $3 or $4 million over the last 3 or 4 years.
Well, it's declared now to be the best greyhound complex, not only in the Southern Hemisphere of Australia, in the world, isn't it?
Well, there's a lot of people who do say it is the best, and we haven't seen a better one. And again, with Olympic Park relocating, they, I'm sure, will model their new venue on the Sandown venue.
Whereabouts are they, or perhaps I'll ask Marg, whereabouts are they going to go, the Melbourne Greyhound Racing Association, eventually, Marg?
Well, we're looking to the north or west of Melbourne, Bert. That's where our patrons mostly come from, so we need to look after them.
And I should point out again that this actually is this is your race on Monday night, but being held at the alternative venue at the moment for Melbourne Greyhound Racing Association, and that's at Sandown. With a race such as this, of course, the added bonus is for those people who can't get to the track on Monday night. It's on television. It's on 10. It's being run at 9:29. Not 9:30, not 9:31. It's got to start right on 9:20. Actually, we feel quite powerful, actually, because I think it's 9:29 because of our televising of same, isn't it?
Oh, there's a lot of nice people at Channel 10, Bert.
That's a separate issue, though.
Yes, it does coincide with programming at that time. But, yes, it'll go off at 9:29, and there'll be some nervous people around on Monday night at that time.
Is it, all things being equal, is she a lay down misère to win, do you think?
All things being equal, yes, she is.
You agree, Mickey?
Yeah, well, I just think there's probably 2 leaders in the race, True Type 5 and Proper Tier 7. And I think if Tenthill does, you know, if she gets a nice card across, and even if she's 6 off them down the back, I just think her home sectionals are too good and she'll get over the top.
And she's never beaten, is she? And she comes home so well.
Oh, sensational desire to win. There's no doubt about that. That couldn't be questioned.
Speaking of winning, things are going very cool the for the old Maggies at the moment.
Yeah, we're going along okay down there at Collingwood, and we got a big contest tonight, of course, and we play St Kilda, and we just hopefully we can overcome that. Both sides have come off the last 3 games winning, so it's a terrific contest for the boys, and you know we'll be.
How far away are you from playing?
I'm anticipating getting back for the Brisbane game, which is Friday week, and I just hope I can get back in time for that. But the medicos seem to think down there that I won't get back for the state game, which is 3 weeks away.
I know it's early doors, but it just seems anyone who disputed or had doubts about Tony Shaw coaching so quickly after a great playing career, they're wrong at this stage of the game, aren't they? He's given the boys something which is just wonderful to see on the field.
Yeah, no doubt. Sure, he had the utmost respect from his playing days, and as a person, he's very direct in what he does, and he's a man that you know, simulates his playing style similar to what he does with coaching, and he's portrayed that amongst the group. And basically, it's an attitude that we haven't had there for a while, because he's given us our head. We've gone out with an attacking flow of play, and, you know, it's working to our advantage at this point of time. Yeah.
But I suppose that's the upside of having a coach who's had such a recent playing career, particularly at the home club, because anything he asks of you blokes, you know that he had a career in which he gave his all, didn't he?
Oh, any man...
He was never beaten.
No, that's right. Any man that played 307 league games, and for a man that they said was too fat, too slow and too small, and went about his football in a manner that regarded respect, naturally we have to portray that to him, because he was a man based on that.
Sure. They tell me there's a feeling around the club down there, and once again I stress it's early doors, but the feeling is very similar to 1990.
Yeah, at this point of time we've had, for a long period of time, we haven't had club functions as such, and, you know, you create that camaraderie aspect by being together, especially after games, and you enjoy the wins, and you feel... You know, you have to look for reasons when you do get beaten, and, you know, that's the reality of our game. Come 5 o'clock, there's a winner and a loser, and irrespective how you play the individual, the team orientation has to be as such that we have to look for reasons why we get beaten. You be together through those bad times.
They need you back there, because Collingwood finds an extra leg when you're playing, so I hope everything works out well for you. What is it, the groin or the...
No, the groin's not too bad at the moment, like it's been documented. I've had 5 operations the last 5 years, but at this point in time I tore my calf. Right leg, so you know, I'm just trying to get back as quickly as I can, spending a fair amount of time down the beach, St Kilda Beach, and getting into the salt water and that, and it's responding quite well.
Well, great to see you, and lovely to see you again, John. Good luck for Monday night. It's always a fantastic card out there at Sandown, and the race itself, I know, will be of great interest to people right around Australia at 9:29 when it's run. Everyone loves the champion. We've met one already this morning on the couch here, and there are 2, of course, with that beautiful bitch there, and we wish her well. Indeed, we wish all the runners well for Monday night at 9:29, and thanks for coming in this morning. And thanks also to Marg. Thank you for being here, Marg. Good luck for your important race on Monday night. And don't forget, next year, an extra $35 to me, and you can sit on the couch. So there you go. Please thank Mick and John, Marg, and wish them well for Monday night for the Healthy Food and Exercise Australian Cup being run at Sandown. John Foreman is going to play for us this